Wow, what a track! I don't think I've ever done this. If you want to come and practice your turns, this is the one. Yes, wow. Hey Pinners, how's it going? Right, we've got another adventure planned, but I want to tell you about something that happened over the weekend. Okay, so today is Bank Holiday Monday, and tomorrow I go off tomorrow evening up to Scotland for a few days doing basically a vlog or 2 vlogs, however many it takes, to showcase some of the trails that the Tweed Valley organisers to Tweedlove will be using for some of their events. They've invited me up there, which is amazing. I was really happy to be going up there and to be talking about all things Scottish, because I don't really do much up there and I feel I should, and I'd like to get some Scottish subscribers as well. So anyway, yesterday on the Sunday I went out for my second ride of this bike, and I was hammering it down some local trails, and I wasn't doing a vlog but I was filming. So this is a 1-minute edit I did, just trying all the different settings, and you'll see what happens at the end. Ooh. Nice. Whee! Yeah. Oh, you're right. God. Whoa, hang on, mate. Now, as you can see, it was a real big over the bars on a bit of a jump. I've done that jump so many times. It's not a hard jump. I was going really well. I felt super confident following Billy. He's a good rider. That's his local track, so I was hanging on to the back of him towards the end of the day, and I went back and looked at it after it was a huge crash over the bars, landed literally like that on my head, wrote this thing off, and get it out, show the camera, completely wrote the helmet off. Pretty gutted about that. Got to get one when I get back, really. I haven't had time to get anything off Bell, so I'm borrowing a helmet for this thing in Scotland. But going back, you know, you've got to sort of work things out. If you've crashed and it's on an easy bit, it was really doing my head in. It was a proper over the bars, and I've worked it all out. So it was a mixture of a few things. My own fault, I chose the extra large demo bike to borrow, so it's a bit taller here. So the seat's like really close to your bum when you're riding on the steep stuff and doing jumps. So firstly, I probably hadn't pulled up enough to compensate for the rear kicking like that on a jump. And the next thing, I'm going down nose forwards and, you know, planting myself in the ground. Secondly, you can see I've changed the shock. This had the Fox X2 on it, which I'm not going to slate that shock. It's a very good shock. The Fox stuff is fantastic. But when I got back, when I was setting it up, fine. When I got back and had a sit on it and a squelch up and down, it did make that squelchy noise when the sort of oil, it feels like the oil has got into the air, and it was super fast. So I think maybe I've blown that shock, so that wouldn't have helped on that jump. Basically, it's another way of saying I messed up, so I'm happy to admit that. But anyway, my neck was still super sore. I'm going Tuesday afternoon, so I've got another day. Then the first day we're at a brewery, so I'm not riding, and then Thursday we got uplifts, and Friday we're on e-bikes. Sonny's coming up to me for the Thursday hopefully, so I've got a bit of time to recover. I've just been to Cryozone in Shrewsbury where I've been frozen, minus 92, which has given me, you can see, I couldn't move it like an hour or so ago. I could hardly move my neck, and I can move it up and down a bit now. It's definitely hurting. It's all bruised all down my neck and down in my spine, but I'm determined to ride on Thursday. So any other changes I've made to this bike since the initial setup video, which you've hopefully watched, I noticed that on the top of the stack I'd got 2 spacers here which are both 5mm underneath the stem, so I put them on top, so I've got it just down a bit lower to compensate for that high front end with it being an extra large. Other than that, this thing's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, the fact I crash is nothing to do with the bike. I don't want anyone thinking that. It's more to do with the fact that I basically rode like a goon. Alright, so it's now Tuesday. It's late in the afternoon. I'm on my way up to Scotland. I've got about another 170 miles to go till I'm at Innerleithen, where my good mate Trev lives. Now, Trev Worsey, I've got to say big props to Trev. Obviously he's putting me up tonight, him and Kat, and I worked with Trev for a few years with Enduro Mag. He was like the head UK chief editor type bloke. Really nice bloke, very intelligent. Owe him a lot, got a lot of time for him. Can't wait to see him, so let's get up there and say hello. Yeah, pretty sure that's not meant to be there. Unlucky. This B7009 is literally the most fun road you can drive in the UK. It's the best I've seen so far. Hot when a car comes with the way. So I've got here, I am in Innerleithen, or very close to Innerleithen, at Trev's place. Absolutely just, as you can tell, it's a real dump round here. You know, you've got all the council flats behind me, all the kids over there on the pit bikes and, you know, selling drugs. Terrible place, but I'll put up with it for the night. Yeah, it's pretty nice. He's a very, very lucky person. So Trev and Kat are just doing a bit of food for us tonight, and I'm not going to bother them with the camera. Going riding with Trev in the morning, so we'll get him on camera then. But I just want to show you how nice it is where he lives. So here's the mutts, the famous mutts that have been in Enduro Mag loads of times. And look at that for a back garden. There you go. That's sort of Innerleithen over there. Wow. Trev's little garden. And if you see over there, I'll zoom in now on the editing. Got actual Highland cattle, so I might go and see if we can get close to them. What's up with you? So apparently these guys are super tame. So if I get killed now with a huge hoof to the stomach, then you can blame Trev. Come here. Hello. Oi. Hello. Got no eyes. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come on. Hairdos are amazing. What's up? Here we are at Innerleithen car park. Lovely night at Trev's last night. Trev behind me, and I've met up with the other two sort of UK crew from Enduro Mag. I'll put a link to Enduro Mag actually in this video so you can have a look at it, because they're a big deal now, pretty much a big deal on the list of online magazines. Let's go meet the chaps. So chap number one.
Hey guys, how you
This is Trev Worsey.
You always forgot my name there, didn't you? I noticed. It's been a while, Jim. It's been a while.
I've already bigged you up on the way here, talking
nice.
about how we sort of the connection.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Obviously, thanks a lot for putting me up last night.
No bother, no bother.
Just tell us why you like the valley so much and why you moved here.
Well, it's crazy. I think we first came here about 6 or 7 years ago, and just the variety of trails here is unreal. I mean, you've already seen some of the trails when you've been here before, but we have like sort of 6 or 7 main hills. A lot of trails here are unofficial, but it's also some great official trails as well. And you can do everything from riding fast, flowy, to just wild. We've got everything in between really. And also as well, the community here is super nice. I mean, it's a bike focused place. They call it the Valley of the Bike People, and you can kind of see, if you ride around or cruise around, you'll see like a lot of the cafes here and stuff are, full of bikers, and the kids as well.
It's a massive scene, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I think and it's growing all the time. Every year, we see more kids coming through. You'll see the Pinners, the little kids now, they're the future. Champions like Winton and Buchanan and Mark Scott all kind of train here and live here. So for us as a bike magazine, I run the UK office, so we have an international presence. Main office in Germany, but in the UK it's the perfect place really for an office, because we can ride out the door and hit the hardest trails, the gnarliest trails, pretty much straight away.
As you can see, there's a bit of a degree of sadness in Trev's face from when I left magazine. There's a massive hole there.
It took us a good 3 or 4 years to recover.
It took us a good 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. The name was changed
after the celebration.
Yeah, definitely.
And the hangover
and stuff. It took a while to fade.
Yeah.
But we were there from the beginning, which is cool. Hey, I mean, you saw the initial growth.
Yeah.
And now we've become a very sustainable, very big magazine, which is great. We've employ a lot of people. But in the early days, you remember, we were the cowboys. Pushing hard, working hard.
I've always been a cowboy, don't worry about that.
Early starts, late finishes, that was the day, So meet the rest of the guys as well. We've got the rest of the team.
Right, here they are. Now, you've seen any of the old school subscribers. You've seen Tom from Ardrock last year, wasn't it? You were on our video,
that was a good weekend,
riding around, getting in my way on the trail, all that sort of stuff.
Breaking down.
Yeah. So you boys, you're the newbie. Do you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Finley. I've been working for Enduro Mag full time for just under 3 months.
I hear you're a bit of a shredder.
Getting there.
I don't think there's anyone from around this area who isn't a shredder, let's be honest.
Yeah, to be fair.
Like 8-year-old kids around here are quicker than me. Oh, that's not odd. Do you boys enjoy living here and working for Enduro Mag?
You bet.
Yeah. There's just every kind of riding you want to do. Road riding, enduro, XC, gravel, do what you want.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Getting involved with a bit of e-mountain bike as well for that magazine.
Yes.
So
like I say, I'm going to link your mags in the description of this first video, so people can have a look. I'm trying to keep the camera still. I'm actually shivering. It's really warm back home. It's gone dead cold here.
Yeah, it dropped about 10 degrees on yesterday's temperature, but the trails are still absolutely prime, super dry, super loose.
So what we're going to have a look at this morning?
A few classics. We'll start off with some fast and loose and the old downhill trails that are now enduro trails. And
then
we're gonna skate out.
You're gonna hurt my dodgy neck. That'll be my excuse all morning.
Super steep with blown out corners. That's it, yeah.
So we're off, and obviously in Scotland everything starts with a massive climb. So we're off the main Fire Road climb now onto the single track, looking down over Innerleithen, and the boys' pace is pretty full on. Right, so this what's this track called?
Angry Sheep.
Angry Sheep.
Named after super mellow, track builder's dog. Nice.
Oh, I've been told to follow you because you're dynamic. If I can follow you, probably not. He's not hanging about. He's faster than me. I'm a little bit nervous still. This is ace. Yeah, I'm definitely not on my A game right now, but I'm enjoying it. It's not hurting my neck, but my neck is on my mind. Wow, what a track! I don't think I've ever done this. If you want to come and practice your turns, this is the one. Yes! Wow! This is buzzing. Oh, I messed that up. That's ace. So much fun.
Bloody good fun.
I just. Oh. I don't want to leave you hanging. I can just feel not quite relaxed. You know, I'm thinking about the neck's fine actually, but
Nice, man.
when you've crashed the last time you rode, it's in the back of your mind a bit, isn't it?
You got speed holes in your truck.
You go flying though, man.
The top corners are unreal.
Yeah. There's like smooth bits,
Yeah.
but then you'll have gravelly bits on the exits which will try and catch you out.
That's great.
Yeah.
How nice those turns, man.
Yeah, that's amazing.
The top corners are just like next
Yeah, the
level.
first
You
few.
just
Yeah.
dive into them.
Never done that one before.
I love the grasses
When
back
it-
as well.
when it's
real nice,
wet,
like, all- it's all green,
The little
like,
roots
you know.
are just on the apex, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah.
You kind of know them, you know you're going to skip a bit.
Yeah.
First run in, excuse the helmet. Belle have sent me one up after writing it off, so this is like a spare from home. But like I used to do with Enduro Mag, I've had done to me. If you have a look there, I always used to sticker bomb everything. So Enduro Mag have got their own back on me.
Yeah.
Wait till I get the big pin stickers out later. So this is the Savage climb. Anyone who's raced here will know this. It's a bit of a beast, goes up to the hut. And we'll have another nice down. Right then. Been to these a few times in the old days. Racing here in the 90s. I love this place. That's it, got my shock open this time.
Oh, there's another 10 seconds.
Nice, I like that. Like Trev's super modest, but he is a very good rider. What's he doing, going up for the road gap?
What's that?
Follow you.
Right, easy, cool, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Am I going?
Oh, yeah, let's go. You go first, I'll follow you.
Good?
Yeah. Yeah, all good.
Ah, that's alright, I was a bit nervous about that. Obviously after my incident, I'm feeling alright now. I didn't want to try sending it. I wish I had now. Well, these boys know this place. This is a track that Trev and these lads take a lot of their kit down, testing them for Enduro Mag. Whoa! I've ridden it, but I don't know it. Wait! I'll mess that up. There we go. He's held up for me. Hang on, boys. I just lost some cargo. Just there. I felt the tube and everything fall out of here.
That is a sick ride.
I'm going to have to get that. It's a special 25 quid tube.
Jim's been littering with his tubes.
It's only...
Yeah, it's just there, isn't it? So that last track, what was that last track called?
ISX.
ISX.
It's like
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay.
IXS. You always get IXS.
IXS.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
It's because it's the IXS.
He's just got sex on the brain, hasn't he? And this one's called
Every day's a school day. I've forgotten. I haven't let Finley.
Day and night.
There we
Oh,
go.
we do
Day and Night.
Day
Yeah.
and night 2.
Into date night.
It's because like the couple that built this, that was like their date basically. They went out on a date building trails, so it's date night.
I bet they christened it somewhere.
And then there's top dogging as well, just along the valley.
Well, and the other golfy side, there's
Bowling
second base.
Second base, bowling.
Jawbone, how was that then?
Feed the pony as well.
Feed the pony.
Oh, there's going to be some editing in this one.
Nice, bro. This is as steep as it gets, basically.
Okay.
So you have some good times.
So I've been told I'm going to be scared now. Yeah, she's certainly steep. My God, that is super steep. We're getting ahead. Okay. Oh. Right, try and compose myself and get down this. They're gone way ahead. Believe it or not, we've got a track this steep. At home it is short, but it's just dead short. Yeah, wow, it's steep. That's good. I like that.
I enjoyed that.
I like stuff like that, but I need to get my eye in and do it a few times.
That was super loose as well when there's no traction at all.
Right,
Strap in.
try and keep up this time. There's loads of like nasty rocks right on the turns that make it pretty bloody difficult. Yeah, this again is steep. Not as steep as that last one. Bit more flow. Ah, right, so we're at the bottom here now. Back to the sort of centre where we're parked. Ace, brilliant fun.
Yes, my man. That was good times. Just
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a step
Yeah.
down to the left, but you
I
can
can
go
cut
around
round
it.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Just because like it's kind of like
You want to know it.
Void, you want to hit it at the right speed, and it's quite funny landing. If you haven't seen the other side, you know, step down, halfway down, you get a bigger fly off.
Into the big.
What's this one called then?
This
Cresta.
Cresta, yeah.
Cresta. Okay.
I can't remember that.
But
You'll see it.
I probably don't see it as a step down. It's probably just like a compression.
then it's got some like whoops after. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Do you want to follow Finn? Because you'll see some real nice like in the lower turns.
Okay, I'll try. Shout when you get to the step down. I'll go round it. So I want to go right of it, do I?
Yeah, you go right. You'll see a natural line.
Okay.
Around it. But no, I can't see anything again. It's all good. It's cruising, man. Have fun. But just the first hit, super nice.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Wasn't ready for that. I think I braked a bit too much.
The lower turns here are all brand new, so basically they've all been reshaped by the guys at Adrenaline Uplift.
Yeah.
Some work passes, and yeah, heaps of support. Like you'll come through, loads of nice shape. Today, maybe a little marbly, but we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
You should follow the wee young cutty master there. You like picking up some dust in these.
I follow the wee guy. Right.
Right, we're dropping in. Pick up the dust. Hold up.
Don't you let us down here, you need to look good.
Oh mate, talk's a big game, eh?
Nah, these are going to be so loose.
Yeah, cool man,
Right.
enjoy, take it steady. No, don't take it steady, it's probably pin TV.
Whoa! Yeah, that's tight. How's your bars on that gap, sir? He's gone. Whoa! Whoa, where am I going? I wish I knew it. Yeah. Lovely. All right, son. How's you going? How's you all right? So we just got here, and is it walkable on, Sam? So my mate here, Sean Flockhard. He's a lad from Glasgow, and pretending he can do woodwork here.
That's it.
He's just picked that drill up. I just looked, he had to see how to turn it
I
on.
make the tea for the guy who makes the coffee.
So what are you doing here?
Building a decking in it.
Yeah. Lucky we're not in New Zealand.
Yeah.
Let me have a look at your dick.
My deep. You can stand on it if you want.
So this is all part of, is this part of Adrenaline Uplift or part of what's this?
Yeah, it's new adrenaline uplift set up. Got the cabin. So eventually sign on will be here. Chill out area, lockers, everything here.
Yeah.
Toilets round the side. Decking for chilling out on, hanging out.
Do you're not part of Adrenaline, are you? You're like, you do this timber work, don't you? Yeah, okay. Sound? Are you out riding at all over this
No, I've been
next
flat
few
out
days?
working.
You're doing this? Okay.
So I can have, finish today, so I can have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday working. On my bike.
Nice.
So, yeah.
So that's it from the first part of my visit to Innerleithen. Absolutely fantastic to get out with these lads from Enduro Mag. I'll link their magazine in the description, like I said. I hope you enjoyed this edit. I'm going to go off now, find the hotel, find the bike shop where my helmet's been sent to, and go and meet up with the Tweedlove folks. Peace out. See you in part 2. Keep it pinned.